Hey guys, welcome to the Focus Podcast, where we talk about things that you probably should too. Today I'm joined by...
I'm John at Stevens.
And I am your host, Ethan, aka Flabsix Gaming, whichever you choose to call me. Either one works. Or I'm also Bill, known to some people. Either of those names work. But, yeah, it's 2 days after Halloween, for us anyway. For you guys, these are pre-recorded, so they're not. But for us, it's 2 days past Halloween. So, John, did you have any festivities you did, or do you dress up, or you play some spooky games or something?
Oh yeah, I mean, I took my little sister trick-or-treating. I drank some blood, you know how it is, and then I kind of just went to bed.
Alright, makes perfect sense. I have no further questions, nor do I need to alert the authorities. Yeah, as for me, I really only celebrate Halloween in the sense of Spooktober, which if you don't know what that is, it's over on my YouTube channel. We do the entire week of Halloween. We do horror games, and we had some pretty bangers this time around. We had like this really cool FNAF fan game that like this where Fredbear just like freaking Usain Bolts at you. It's terrifying. It's also free roam, which is really cool. We had like in the 3 Scary Games video, we had like a game where like this creepy dark matter monster comes after you. It's really cool. We played like a game that was like kind of based on Fears to Fathom, but not totally. And that was pretty scary. So a lot of bangers this time around. So pretty impressed, because there's always in Spooktober there's always been like one game that I'm like, that hasn't been that great. But this year I think we've now knocked it out of the park. So pretty good games all around. That's really all I do for Halloween. I don't dress up or anything. I feel like it's unnecessary. I mean, it's cool if you want to. I mean, if you have a partner, I can see that being fun, because you can dress up as something. So I can see that, but in my current stage of life, I don't feel like it's necessary. And it's also a lot of work, because then you have to go buy a costume, and you have to actually put it on, and then, too much work. So, I don't do it.
Good enough.
But, besides Halloween festivities, you do anything exciting?
No. I'm a very boring person who sits around all day doing nothing.
Alright, at least he's honest about it. And you didn't stream on Halloween, did you? Because I didn't get a notification for it.
No, I didn't. So I got back from trick-or-treating with my little sister, and I was like, man, I'm tired. Walking around the neighborhood, too much effort.
Too much effort. How long were you guys out? Like, what time did you start, and how long were you out?
I don't remember exactly when we started, but, it was still light outside when we left, and then it was dark. It had been dark for a bit when we got home. Yeah,
because the town we're in, I don't know what time it starts. It seemed like people were out around 5, which I thought was a little early for Halloween, but hey, you know what? You had to be done by 8, so that way kids weren't roaming the streets around past 9 or whatever. Because back in my hometown, I don't think there was an ordinance. I think you could go as long as there are lights on the houses and stuff. As long as the people were still dishing out candy, you could still be out there. But the town we're in now, it's done at 8. So I don't know who's enforcing that. I guess you could still be out, but You're not
gonna arrest a child for trick or treating, too late.
Right. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's just an ordinance. Doesn't mean it's probably enforceable, but I don't know who would be enforcing it because like everyone else is either inside because it was a really. It seems like it was a kind of a bad Halloween because in terms of weather, because at least for me and the people that I know, it was like cold, the wind chill was cold, and some people even had some rain. So it didn't seem like it was that good of a day. But I mean, at least us, it was just cold. We didn't have any rain, it was just cold. Which I can deal with just the cold. But if it's rainy and cold, it makes you even colder than you would be otherwise, so.
Right. Yeah, no, for me it wasn't warm by any sense, but it wasn't super cold out when we left. But it was. Yeah, somebody who's around here where I live, they'd be like, "Oh no, it's freezing." I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Because every day I'm at school, they're like, "Man, I'm so cold." And I'm just like, "What are you talking about, bro?" it's like 60.
Yeah. Well, it's because you've come from New York, which was really cold pretty much all the time, to farther south, which is more, gets warmer the farther you go down, so.
Right.
But, yeah, I think that's all I got. I mean, oh yeah, so, real quick, I finally, changed to Windows 11, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate how the symbols are in the middle. I don't love that at all. I've been trying to see if you can change that. I haven't seen anything yet. Because I want them to go back to the far left. Because that's where they've always been my entire life, and now they're in the middle, and I hate it. So, disgusting. Who designed this? Because now you have a whole slot reserved for news. And I don't give two hoots about news. So, yeah, I'm gonna see if because you can customize a little bit of the taskbar, but not much. It didn't and at least in the settings, I couldn't find a thing where you could push it all to the top, to the left side. But, I don't know, man. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. And then there's something else that happened I wasn't a big fan of either. I forgot what that was now. Because obviously the major thing was that they're in the middle. OBS did change like half my settings when it happened. I did revert back. So hopefully this episode sounds good. If it sounds horrible, I'm going to probably just blow up the sun. We're all going to die at that point. So, yeah, so I fixed those. And then I don't know if this is coincidence or linked. But there was so behind the scenes, I'm not going to explain this on YouTube because we're too busy playing Devour. But Devour, the day we played the Carnival map in Devour, that wasn't going to be the original plan. The original plan was to play Escape the Backrooms, which had gotten a new update. And I was super pumped. I was like the most excited I've ever been for recording. I'm like, this game's awesome. We'll all get to play it at the same time now. It's going to be great. And then, I don't know what was going on. I think it's the game. It's the game's fault, I want to say. Because it seems like I looked into it. This has happened in previous updates with the same thing. So, it's definitely the game. But, like, Axel, we could hear him twice. And so, like, I was not about to record a whole thing like that. Because that would have been real annoying. Again, not his fault. It's something wrong with the game part. Because I watched my buddy Ape Ryan play the game. And every time he would do an update, like he'd hear like feedback a couple times. So it's something with the game. This one just seems to be more worse because I don't think me and John have ever encountered that problem. So not sure what that is. We just got unlucky this time. So then we wanted to do Minecraft because usually the SMP is always like a fallback. It's always a backup plan to our original plan because it's super simple to get into. Everyone has it downloaded already. Nothing's a problem there usually. Until that day where I host a server now because when John went away, me and Axel wanted to play it, so he sent it to me, and then obviously that's where all of our town progress is now. And I get in the game, and Axel's like, "Hey, we can't join your game." I'm like, "What are you talking about, man?" At first, I'm thinking it's a skill issue, like he couldn't, it was a social network issue or something. And I'm like, "Come on, man, just join the game. What are you talking about?" And then they were saying, and then he told me that the error message said that I was using an outdated version of Minecraft, or like an older version of Minecraft. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I leave, and sure enough, I was on, they had updated Minecraft, and there was a patch update that I didn't have. And so I spent, 20 minutes? Maybe not 30. 20 or so minutes trying to get Minecraft to update itself, and it never did. And the second I update to Windows 11, I open Minecraft just to test it, boom, there it is. So I don't know if that's the reason. I feel like it shouldn't be. But if it is the reason, that's fixed now, so there's that. So Windows 11 has fixed a couple things. I still hate the design of everything. I don't know who designed this garbage, but I hate it. But in terms of like it fixing things, whatever. I'll take it. I can take it or leave it. But I'm just glad Minecraft fixed. That's the one thing I wanted fixed. But and then it created like a second version of Discord. It created like a backup version of Discord. I'm like, I didn't ask you to do that. I don't see Discord exploding anytime soon. So like, why would I need that? And then also, even if it does, I can uninstall it and then download it again later. Like, I don't know why I did that. And then I know this is one of, I think this is the other thing. I hate the look of the files. Like when you go, the file explorer icon, as well as if you have stuff on your desktop that's in a file. I hate the look of that. Because again, I was so used to the old one that I hate the new one, and I'm aware that the new one is more accurate to how files actually look in real life. But this isn't real life. This is a computer, alright? So, just, yeah.
Computers aren't real.
What was that?
It's like computers aren't real.
They're in the digital world, John. The digital world and real life are two different things. You think Devour is an actual event?
Yeah. It's based off two events.
Okay. Well, John's just needs to go drink his prune juice or something, because he does not aware that Devour is completely, like I said, the first unrealistic thing in Devour is that the electricity lady was getting zapped with electricity. It's like, how would that kill her when she's based on electricity? It's like zapping Thor with electricity. It's not going to do anything. So yeah, that was the first unrealistic thing in that game. But yeah, Microsoft rant over. I said the third guy's not here to do it, so I got to do it for him. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen so many people complain about Windows 11, and for the most part, I mean, I've had some issues, but for the most part, I'm like, I've really not had much issue. I've had it so long that I forgot the file looks different, I was like, yeah, that's what it looks like. But it's been so long that I'm like, oh yeah, it did used to look different.
Yeah, I don't love it. I just don't love it. It's just you get so used to things, and then they change, and then you're like, why has it changed? Like, it's like, why, don't break it if it ain't fit, or don't fix it if it ain't broke, type mentality, so,
Right.
But yeah, it's just like, because Windows 10 support ended, and I had to move over eventually. I'm just like, I did this yesterday for me and John. I did this yesterday, and I was slightly concerned because I'm like, should I wait for us to do the podcast just in case everything blows up and goes to shit? But I was like, no, let me just take a chance. Let me update it now. And by the way, another rant for Windows. This was the longest I've had to wait for an update in terms of like installing an update since like the Xbox 360. Like it took like 2 hours to download the update file. Like why? So, yeah, Microsoft, just get faster stuff. I don't know what to tell you. And if you want to give us money and sponsor an episode, I will take back everything I just said. But until then, I'm going to keep saying it. So
Microsoft be like, we got to stop him. Give him money.
Give him money. And HR is like, wait a minute, this is blackmail? Don't do it.
What is HR though?
But, yeah, I think I think we can move on over to headlines. Now, the headline is quite sad today, and that's because, Mark and Amy lost Henry, which was, I believe, Amy's dog specifically. I mean, they both, loved and cared for him, obviously, but, because they have Chica, who everyone knows Chica, but sometimes people didn't know about Henry, and it's because he didn't get mentioned all that much. But he was in their house as well, and it's so sad because they just got married, and so they just lost their. I don't know how long they had him. I should have looked into that. I think they've had him for quite a while. Because Amy, I was listening to a story where Amy said that he was a refugee. And he was kind of like, he was very badly, what's the word? He was very badly, beaten and stuff, by humans. And so he was, one of the things he didn't like was he was scared of men. He didn't want to go anywhere near him. But Mark was the one he sort of tolerated. So I was listening to that story. It was just kind of sad, because you hear all these memories I had with him, and it sucks to lose a pet, man. It just really sucks. And we actually just did a episode on losing loved ones, and I don't think I mentioned it in the episode itself. I was mainly talking about people, but pets can be included too. Because if you've had a pet for, let's say, because it's a dog, let's say you had it since it was a puppy, that's 12 years you've had that animal, right? And cats even more so. Cats live longer. So if you've had a cat since it's a kitty, that's if they go to the full extent of their life, which is usually 17, 18, somewhere around there. 17 to 18 years, man, that's a long time. That's a big bond you have with that animal. So, it's one of those things that it just truly sucks. So, my condolences go out to Amy and Mark, to hopefully help them get through it, because, I've been through that myself. I mean, I feel like a lot of people have, but it just kind of sucks, so.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. It wasn't, stupid, what's this? I saw it in passing, that had happened. I didn't look too much into it, but it's sad, Always sad to lose a pet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's gonna be sad today, because that's all I got. Moving on into Creator Showcase / email, and I did an email last time, so we're gonna do a Creator Showcase this time. I did get an email about someone sent me an email about their picks for the season 2 finale. That's fine. I'll add that into the mix, but don't everyone do that. There's actually a Google form now to be able to do that. It's in the what episode was it? If you go through the past episode descriptions, you'll find it. I think I feel like it was a Provoker's Infinity Stones, maybe. That feels right. But yeah, if you click on that link, or if you have to copy and paste it, whatever, that's fine. Then it will take you to the Google form where you can submit your answers there. I'm going to be mostly looking there. But the person that did send that in an email, I will include your points into the overall scores as well. But just want to make clear that don't everyone do that, because I'm not going to be specifically looking at all those. So just keep that in mind. John, you want to guess what's winning right now? You'll never guess.
Well, there's so many popular ones. It's hard to really say.
Well, there's one that we were like, we're never doing it again unless it's chosen for the finale.
Is it Hills?
No. It has to be from season 2.
Okay. Right. Is it Wavelength?
It's Wavelength, yeah. Wavelength is currently in the lead by because the way it's done, and if you go to the actual Google form, it's done in points. So you have 3 picks. You have a gold pick, a silver pick, and a bronze pick. So the gold pick is worth 3 points, a silver pick is worth 2 points, and a bronze pick is worth 1 point. So whatever topic has the most points at the end will be, whichever 3 topics have the most points at the end of the Google form, which would be episode, I'll probably cut it off around episode 98 or something around there. Not exactly 99, because I want to have some time to look at all, have to calculate all the points, because I'll have to do that. And I just did a simple tally the other day, and Wavelength is in the lead in terms of the first, being the top one. I didn't check what the next 2 were. But, yeah, we've gotten submissions like Wavelength, we've got Towers in here, we got the YouTube title game, which I think is interesting. So yeah, lots of, keep selecting your picks, for the season 2 finale, and, we will be, whatever the top 3 are, those will be the 3 segments you get in the season finale. But, yeah, you know what, we're gonna skip a headline. Or not headline, sorry, Career Showcase. I can't find him. I thought I had him, but I lost it. It's gone. The Career Showcase is,
What?
yeah, I did. The Career Showcase is, Jeevens Phoebens VODs. Check them out over on YouTube. There you go. You're welcome.
Yep.
So, moving on into the actual topic here today, we have a very interesting game that we're going to be playing today. And the game is called Crack the Code. And Crack the Code is essentially, think of it's almost like a mix between Wordle and there's in the game, Wordle and something else. And basically, me and John are going to each create a 4-digit code. And the other person is going to have to guess what that 4-digit code is. So let's say, just for a pure example, I'm going to make my code 0069. Haha, hilarious. So, now that I've made my code, I obviously won't tell John this when we're actually playing the game. But he's going to guess a 4-digit code. So John, guess a 4-digit code. Random 4-digit number.
Okay, I'm going to say 0005.
0005. So what I would tell John is you have 2 in the correct spot. And it doesn't tell him which ones are in the correct spot, it just tells him that 2 are in the correct spot. So it's kind of like Wordle. And let's say John's next guess was 0690. I'd say you have 2 correct. Now notice how I didn't say 2 correct in the right spot, because they're not in the right spot. 69 has to be moved over. Actually, I'd say you have 1 correct and 2 correct and 1 correct in the right spot. There might be a better way to word that, because right now it's a little confusing. Because we wouldn't be able to see the if it's yellow or not, because that's how Wordle does. Is yellow means it's in the number somewhere, but it's not in the right spot. Green means it's in the correct spot. So yeah, we'll see as we go along, I guess. So John, whatever you said, you had a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil, whatever.
I do indeed.
Okay, so create a table. So just a classic T table. And then on the left, you're going to put my code, or my codes, I guess, if you want to be specific. And then, so that's where you'll write down what your code is that I'm going to have to try and solve. And then on the right, you're just going to put guesses or something along the line that you know that this is where your guesses are for my code are going to go. And then for me, it's vice versa, obviously. So, once you got that, I think we're good to go. And I'm going to write my code now. What's a good number? I love these numbers. These are going to be great. These are going to be great numbers. So, and you guys get to play at home as well because you're only going to get to know what's going on based on what the codes that me and John are guessing. So, you get to play along as well. And, okay, I got my code. Do you have yours?
I do indeed.
Okay, so I'll let you go first. So, make your guess.
Yeah, my guess is it the classic 1, 2, 3, 4?
So you have nothing right now.
Wow, can't believe it. That'd be a first try solution. But
Yeah.
you know,
Well, nope, you just suck. Okay. My guess is going to be let's see, let's do 9876.
So 9876.
Yep.
All right, you have well, two of them are like in the code, but not where you put them.
Also, two are in the code somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Okay, your next guess.
I'm gonna go with 2319.
So 2319.
Yes.
You have 2319.
Yes.
So you have one in the correct spot.
All right, and I know which one that is because I know the other three are nowhere at all. Big brain.
Mm-hmm. All right, my guess is gonna be two are in the right. So two are in the numbers. Let's go with 0098.
So 0098.
Yep.
You have one in, like one is correct, but still not in the right spot.
So one is in the number. So I lost one somehow. Interesting. Okay. Your next guess?
I'm gonna go 5769.
5769.
Yes.
You have three in the correct spot. Okay, my next guess is going to be, how did I lose one in this one? That's my question. So 9876 had two in the code. 0098 had one. So 9 must be the number. That's correct. Meaning, because I lost one when I chose 8 is not in the number. Meaning it's either 7 or 6. So we'll go, let's do 1957. 1957.
You have two correct, but they're not in the right spot.
How is this possible? Okay, I know where if 9 is correct, I know it has to be in that spot. Then there's no unless it's not, but that'd be weird. Okay, your next guess.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I don't know about these three. I'm gonna assume they're in the right spot because I know 3 are in the right spot, but I only know what one of them is for certain. Right. So I'm gonna go 8769.
8769. You have 3 in the correct spot.
Okay, so that gives me these 3.
Oh man. Okay. So it must be 9 and 7 then, because I gained another one. I mean, unless 5's in here, which I guess is possible. So 9, if 9's in the number, it literally has to be in the last position, because that's the only sequence I would try with the 9. So we're gonna go. I guess 5 could be in here too, but I don't know. Let's try. Let's try 7. I'm missing like 2 numbers, so this is. Let's do 7249. 7249.
Okay, so you have one in the correct spot, and then another one that's correct but not in the right spot.
So 9 is correct then. I know that.
Do you?
I do.
Okay. So I'm fairly certain these 3 are correct, because the only difference between these 2 are the first number, and they both have the same amount correct. So I will say, is that a number I haven't tried? It might be a repeat number. We're gonna go 6769.
6769.
Yes.
You have 3 in the correct spot. Okay, so 7249 gave me 1 in the correct spot. and 1 in the code. So 9 is correct. 7 we kind of knew was in here somewhere, meaning it can't be, unless I'm mixing it up with 5 and 2 and 4. Is there a number I haven't tried yet? 9, so let's see, 1, 2, I haven't tried 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, I just tried 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so the only number I haven't tried is 3. So let's go, where have I not had the 7? Because the 7, I'm going to bank on the 7 being in there somewhere. So let's try 3, 7, 3, 7, 6, 9.
Okay, so you have one that is correct, but it's not in the right spot.
Wait, that can't be. Wait,
it can't be right. You're wrong. that's the thing there. So you're just wrong about something.
So it's not 9 then. So 1's correct, but it's not in the right spot.
Yes.
What? This number makes no goddamn sense. John made up a number. He has like Roman numerals in his number or something.
I'm using a fake number.
So then it's 7 then. Because when I moved the 7, I lost the correct thing. Which means... Okay, so 9... Okay, wait a minute. Alright, just go ahead and guess again, I guess.
Yes. Okay, so it's not these 4, because there's nothing. Not even in the wrong spot. It can't be that. I'm gonna go 7, 7, 6, 9.
You have 3 in the correct spot. Okay, let me break this down here. So, 7 must be correct. There literally is no universe where 7 is not correct. Because 9 was just voted out. It was the imposter. So, but that also means that 6, 3, 6, and 9 are not even in it. So when I did 7, 2, 4, 9, 1 was correct, which was, now we know is a 7, meaning one of those is in the code still. Which I'm guessing is 2. So 2's in there somewhere. 5, 7, so 9. So 1957 had 2 in the code. Which we know 7 is one of them. So 1 or 5 could be it. I'm guessing 0 is also not in the code. Or no, it could be. Wait, hang on. So 0098 gave me 1 in the code. Which we know can't be 9 anymore. So that means it's either 0 or an 8. Okay. So let me mark down what numbers could be in it. So we got 2 could be in it. 0 could be. And then 5 could be, right? Yeah, 5 could be. Could 4 be in it? 7, 2, 4, 9 gave me 1 correct and 1 code, which is 7 was the correct one. 1 is not. So it could be 4, I guess, because 2 could be correct, or if it's not correct, it would be 4. So 4 could be in there somewhere. And then I think... So 9, 8, 7, 6 gave me 2, which 7 is 1, actually, so wait a minute. I think 8's in here. I think 8's in here somewhere. Because 9, 8, 7, 6 gave me 2 that was in the code. 0098 gave me 1. And we know it's not 9, so that means 8 might actually be in the code. So, I'm going to mark that down. Which means, and we know 7's correct in the first spot. So, it's 7, my first number, I'm guessing, obviously. 7, and then... How do I want to go about this? I think 8's in the number. So 8 was wrong in the second spot. It was wrong in the last spot. And we haven't tried it since. Which means that only would leave the second position. And so 7, 8, and then 2 was wrong in the second position. If it is 2, it might not be. We don't know about 5. 5 could be in here, it could not be. 1 is also a number I haven't really looked at too much. But if it's 7... So 1 might be in here too, because 1957 gave me 2 in the code. We know 7's correct. It's either between 5 and 1 here. So I guess I'll bank on 5. 7, 8, 5. Or no, 5 can't be in that spot though. If it is 5, it can't be in that spot, so redact that. So 7, 8. Let's do 7, 8, 2, 5. 7, 8, 2, 5.
You have 1 in the correct spot and 3 that are in the number but in the wrong spot.
Okay, so we've locked down what numbers are in the code then. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been down to, I think there's one of 2 different things for this last one. I think it's either a 0 or 9. Because it's not a 1, it's not a 2, it's not a 3. But, yeah, no, because that was nothing. It's not 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's not 5, 6, 7, or 8. So it's either 0 or 9. I'm going to go 0, 7, 6, 9.
You have 3 in the correct spot. Okay, I need to get this, otherwise John's going to win. I think he's got it. So we know what numbers are in it. So it's 7, 8, 2, 5, somewhere in that order. 7 is the correct one. We know that. So now it's between 8, 2, and 5. So, man, I just got to go for it. So 7 is obviously the first number. 7. Okay, can I break this down? So 2 has been wrong in the second and third position, meaning it has to end with 2. It has to end with 2. And then 8 has been wrong in the last position and the second position, meaning it's got to be 8. So it'd be 5. Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm cooking. Let me cook. So wait. 8's been wrong in the second position and the last position, meaning that only leaves it to be the third position. 2 has been wrong in the second position and the third position, that only leaves it to be the last position. And then that just leaves 5. So 7, 5, 8, 2.
You got it.
Let's go! Oh, dude, I was worried. I was worried so much there. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, my code was 9769. So, if you had guessed 9, you would have won.
I could have earlier, too.
Oh, did you?
Earlier, I was like, when I guessed 6, I was like, it could be 9769. But maybe he's doing the double meme number.
Yeah.
And then I just didn't do 9 after that for whatever reason.
Yeah. Damn, that was close. The first one, that was pretty close. Okay, so I take the point for that one. Here's how we can calculate points. So put a 1 above, put like a Roman numeral, like a tally 1 above your code, above the my codes thing if you won the round. And then, if you had won, I would have put a 1 above my guesses. So that's how I'll calculate points. Is if it's the 1 is above my codes, I know that's my point. If there's a 1 above the guesses, that means you guessed it correctly. Okay.
Indeed.
So let's make a new code. Let's see. What's a beautiful number? What's the best number the universe has ever seen? That's a true question. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, I got my number. Alright, I'll go first this time since I let you go first last time. Let's go with 6942. We'll leave out the 0. It's not 420. We're not 420 blazing just yet.
6942.
6942.
Okay. You have one number that is correct, but not in the right spot.
Okay. Got it. All right. Your guess?
I'm gonna go 5, 3, 7, 8.
5, 3, 7, 8.
Yes.
You have none. Nothing.
Dang.
Nada. 0. Zip.
Nothing.
Okay. So let's see here. Maybe another good one. Probably. Let's do 1, 3, 8, 7. 1, 3, 8, 7.
Okay, you have 2 that are in the correct spot.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. And those are completely different numbers, meaning something from 6942 is also in here. Okay. Your next guess, sir?
My guess will be it's one of those. So we're gonna go 420 what? So 4201.
4201?
Yes.
You have 2 that are correct. Okay. So 1387 got me 2 correct, which means my next guess is going to be 0087.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing? Okay. So 87's not correct. Which means 13 is correct. Okay. So 13, and then we know something with 6942. One of those numbers is in there somewhere too. Okay. And I'm missing whatever the last number is.
when you said 2 were correct in my last guess, did you mean 2 were correct but in the wrong spot, or 2 that were in the right spot?
2 correct means that you have 2 that are in the correct spot. If I say 2 that are in the number, that means that they're not correct.
Yeah. I like to specify,
Uh-huh.
But that's good to know. So it could be 42. It is the answer to life, universe, and everything. So we know that.
Of course.
I'm gonna test that. I mean, I could just inverse it, and if it's wrong, but I know. That wasn't necessarily going to tell you. You know what? We can try to get some more information, and we'll say 9642.
9642?
Yes.
You have 2 in the correct spot. Okay,
what?
So.
I'm so confused. Okay. Wait.
Okay, so.
And these are right. Interesting.
So. Okay. So I know it's 1-3. That's obvious. 1-3, and then it's a gamble between. What number haven't I done yet? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't done 5. 5 could be. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've done everything besides 5. So 5 by default then has to. Well, it doesn't have to be the number. It could be, but let's do 1, 3, 2, 4. That can't be. Wait a minute. 1, 3, 2, 4. There's no way John did 1, 3, 2, 4. It's almost 1, 2, 3, 4. So
yes, you have 2 numbers that are correct.
Okay, so just 1, 3 then. So that means So that means okay. So 2 and 4 can't be in it then.
So both of these are correct. As in 2 are correct. That means it's probably, unless I'm just stupid, I'm going to go 0, 1, 4, 2.
You have 2 in the correct spot.
How can all of these be 2 in the correct spot? It doesn't make fucking any sense at all.
Jazz loses his mind.
Wait, this doesn't make sense.
Okay, well, I have a chance, and I thought John had it, but I guess he doesn't. Okay, so I have a chance. So it's 1-3. We know it's 1-3. We know that 2 and 4 is not in the number. I didn't try 5. What am I doing? I should have tried 5 to see if it's even in there. 1, 3, 5, 9. 1, 3, 5, 9.
Okay, you have 2 in the correct spot and 1 that is in the number.
Okay, so that means 5 might be, or 9, I guess.
It is one of those 2.
Okay. So John, what's your next guess, buddy?
So 4201 has 2 correct. So either the 4 is in the right spot, the 2 is in the right spot, 0 or 1, right? That's like 2 of those are in the right spot. 9642, move the 4 and 2. 2 is still correct. Right? And then so I'm like, oh, okay, so maybe the 9 and 6 are right. The 0, 1 are right? So, but then I go 1, 4, 2 to see if 4, 2 is in the number at all. And it's still 2 correct. So I'm guessing that means 4 and 2 are not in the number. Right?
I love it. I love the descending into madness, bro.
So that would imply, right? 9601.
9601 is your guess?
Yes.
You have nothing.
What? How can this be?
How can it be? Okay, well, John's descending into madness. I have a chance here. Okay.
Wait, how can that be? So 4 and 2 are correct.
Okay, so hang on. So 1, 3. It's either 5 or 9. So 9 I'm kind of biased against just because 9 it was in the first code and that had 1 in it as well. It could be 9-5. 1395. That's not my guess, by the way. It could be 1395. But no, because that would have meant that 2 were in the code, but not. So one of them is wrong. So let's try 1 3. This might kill me. 1 3. Ooh, 1 3. Let's try 1 3 6 5.
Yes, you have 2 that are in the correct spot.
Wait, what?
You have 2 that are in the correct spot, and that's it.
That's it. Okay, so 6, and so it's 9 then. 9 was the correct one. Damn it. I banked on it and I lost.
Okay. I'm trying to look at this. 0 and 1, not in there at all, right? So 4 and 2. But no, how can that be? How can that be in the number 4201? 2 are in the correct spot. And unless I'm a genius, and it's actually 4242. Yeah?
Is that your guess, or you just spewing numbers out?
Yes, that's my guess.
That is correct. You got the number.
Okay, I was like, hold on, this doesn't make sense. How would all this be correct?
Okay, so your number must have been, it's 139 something. 139. Hang on. Okay, so hang on. Don't say it. So 7 and 8 is not. So 0, 7, 8 are not even in the number. 5 is not in the number. 6 is not in the number. It could be a repeating number. So that's 1 3 6. It's 1 3 9. It's got to be a repeating number. 1 3 9 1.
It's not. It's 1393.
So yeah, well I knew it was a repeating number. I just didn't know which one.
1394, given what you had.
It would have. Well, no, because the 1 could still be repeating. It doesn't help me.
Well, it could have been that. Yeah.
That's why I said 1. So I would have got it eventually. It just would have taken a bit because I would have needed to realize that it was a repeating number, which I probably would have this round. But it would have been, I would have banked on 1, so I would have lost that round. So I was hoping it would be more. I was hoping you'd still continue to descend into madness for a little bit longer. But oh well.
Because I was assuming you would just have 2, like the repeating number, like 4242. So I was like, all right, so 42 first number, 2 are correct. Okay, and I moved it and put something else in place to see if 42 would be correct. Then I would get nothing if 42 was in the second spot, but not the first 2 spots. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I was like, all right, or I would get 2 that were in the wrong spot, and then you're like, 2 are in the right spot. I'm like, what? So
right.
Like, oh, so it's 0142. There were 2 in the wrong spot, which was probably a bad guess because you would have said 2 in the right spot. 2 are. He wouldn't even say anything was in the right spot if it was 0142. You would have said 4 are in the number. So I guess that was a bad guess.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
I figured it out eventually.
Okay, so we each got a point, so this is the final round, so we gotta, whoever wins this one takes it, so we gotta make a good number. What's a really good number? What's a number that John will never guess in his entire life? He cannot guess this number. Okay, I think I got my number. It's a real gamble, this one. We'll see what happens.
Interesting.
Alright, well you get to go first again.
Yes. I'm gonna go with a classic 69.
6969? You have nothing. 9.
Nothing.
Well,
that's good.
Okay, my guess.
2 numbers that aren't in there at all.
My guess is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely gonna get something here.
You got nothing.
Unacceptable. Okay, well I've ruled at least those 4 numbers out.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. If you get nothing with 4 whole numbers, they're like, oh, none of those exist.
Right.
They're fictional.
They're fictional, they don't exist.
And so now 6969 are there, right? I know that. So I'm gonna go 1420.
1420. You have 1 in the correct spot.
One of them is right. I don't know which one, but one.
Okay, let's go with 9876.
You have 3 that are in the wrong spot.
Interesting. Okay. So I know what numbers are in the code then, somewhat closely. I kind of got the idea. Okay, interesting.
Okay, so I have 1 correct and the 1 420. Right. Then that would imply 3 of them are not in the number at all. So I'm gonna guess that it's either a really smart guess or a really stupid guess. I'm gonna go 0 0 0 0.
You have... So it's just 4 zeros?
Yes.
You have 1 in the correct spot.
Okay, well, that tells me that the last number is 0. So that's helpful.
Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4 are not even in the number. I know that 9, 8, 7, 6, 3 of them are correct, which means 5 is guaranteed to be in the number. So, I just gotta figure out which 3 of the numbers are actually in here, though. So let's try 5, 9, 8, 7.
You have 2 that are in the number, but not in the right spot.
Okay, so I lost 1 then. Oh, so 6 is in there. Okay. So I've guaranteed 6 then. So 5 and 6 are guaranteed in the number then. It's just a mixture between 9, 8, and 7. Okay. I'm getting close. I just gotta figure out the sequence.
So 6, 1, 2, 4, 6, and 9 are not in the number at all. So I know that. The last number is 0. So I'm gonna go 5, 3, 7, 0.
5, 3, 7, 0?
Yes.
You have 2 in the correct spot.
I know one of them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm getting close and I'm worried because I feel like my luck with these things is not good. So we know 6, so we know 5 and 6 have to be in the number. 100%. If they're not, John made up a number and he's lying. So 2 is in the... So 5 is not in the first position, so we also have to move the 5 somewhere else. So we know it's 5 and 6. It's just between 7 and 8. So there's 3 in the code with 9, 8, 7, 6. 6 is one of them. Then I have 2 in the code underneath it, which is 5, 9, 8, 7. 5 being the correct one there. Which means... I should have did a slightly different code for the third one there, but whatever. Let's try... So 5 can't be in the first position, and 6 can't be in the last position. We also know that. So let's do 6, 5, 6, 5. It could also be repeating numbers. I also need to remember that. Do I want to bank on that though? 6, 5, because I could waste a guess and figure it out. It might be helpful. It could be. That's the problem. Let's do 6, 5, 8, 6, 5, 8, 6. 6, 5, 8, 6.
You have 1 number that is in the wrong spot.
Really? Wait a minute.
This is like what I was doing. Like, what? Man.
Wait, hang on. So
I think you're missing.
9876 had 3 numbers in the code. I did 6, 5, 8, 6. Maybe 8 and 7 are the numbers, and I've just been Mandela affecting myself with the 5.
I'm gonna guess.
Wait a minute.
What you think that? I know that 2 of these are correct. I know one of them, being the 0, is at the end. And I know the 0 doesn't repeat. It could be, there could be a repeat that I don't know. But I'm gonna go, see, so that's not these. That could be correct, but I don't know that for certain. I haven't tried that. So I'm gonna go 7, 3,
780.
7380.
Yes.
You have 2 in the correct spot.
Okay. So that would imply that it's this one. Unless you've pulled a trickster on me, it's actually that one.
So 6586 had 1 correct. Well, not even correct. It's just in the code. So I'm wondering if 7 and 8 are actually the right numbers, and I've goofed it up. Let me see. Hang on. Okay, hang on a minute. So 9876, 3 of them were in the code, but not in the right spots. If we assume that those numbers are... So I omitted 9 and there's still 1 in the code, which means I think 9 is probably not in it. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Hang on.
Okay.
Wait a minute. That doesn't make sense, actually. I reversed myself. Hang on. So I took away 9 and I lost... So I had... The first one was 9876. There's 3 there. 5987 had 2. And then when I omitted the 9, I lost 1 again. So 9 might be in here somewhere. So I wonder if it's 879 and then I'm missing something else. 8795? No, well, 5 could be in the last spot. If 5's even in here, like I might have Mandela-effected myself. So let's try 8795.
You have 1 that is in the correct spot and 1 that is not in the correct spot.
Interesting. Ooh, I wonder what that doesn't... I mean, it helps, but I don't know which one that it would be then. So that means...
Like, I know something.
So 2 of these numbers is wrong.
I know.
Yeah, 2 of these numbers is wrong then. Okay.
So I'm guessing the 3 is in the second spot and the 0 is at the end. The 0, then I know, because there's been 4 guesses in a row that all have had 0 at the end, and they've all had something about them being correct. So that is for certain. This would make sense. Is there a number that I haven't tried at all? Like I have 1, 2, 3, 8, 9. Okay, so it could be repeating. Would it be 3330?
Is that your guess?
That's my guess. 3330.
3330. You have
Yes.
2... sorry, you have 1 in the correct spot.
The fuck?
Again with this. Okay.
That can't be it. That can't be true.
It is true. It's impossible. You must be cheating.
That's too correct. That's too correct. Something's wrong. Unless.
This is hilarious. Okay, okay. So 8795, 1's correct, 1's in the wrong spot. Which means 2 of these numbers are wrong then. So that makes me think that 6 has to be in the number then. Okay, I succeeded. Last time I did this, I succeeded. So let me do this again. So we know 1, 2, 3, and 4 are not in the number. Right? And then when I did the 5s I'm not sure about. 5 and 6 I'm not sure about. Well, we know that between 7, 8, and 9, 2 of them have to be in there somewhere. I think. Maybe. Oh, I haven't tried 0. What am I doing? I forgot 0 was a number that exists. Well, that might be good to try then. I realized I didn't do that. So 0 could easily be in the number. But I don't know if it could be. I guess it could be, because we haven't seen... We've never seen 4, like, quote-unquote correct numbers. Like, they're not... They want to be all correct, obviously, otherwise I'd win. But, like, 4... Like, 2 in the correct spot, or 2 in the wrong spot, or, like, 1 correct, 3 wrong. Like, I've never seen that yet, which means I think 0 has to be here somewhere. So let me try... I still don't know what number would be correct here. I'm wondering if 7's the outlier. I wonder if 7's an imposter. I saw him vent. Man, that sucks. This is darn tootin' sucks. I might just have to blow up the entire space station. It just might have to be it.
Yeah. It might have to be.
I'm missing something. There's either repeating numbers or zeros in here somewhere. Repeating numbers just sucks because you don't really necessarily know until the end usually. Let me try. Do you remember that I would know is in the question? But no, they're all in different spots. So between 8, 7, 9, 5, 2 of them are in the number somewhere. So let's try. I want to check if 7's wrong. So let's try 0, 7, 0, 7. I could waste a guess and use 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it gave me good information. So let's try 0, 7, 1, 2. I know 2 are going to be wrong, but it might help.
You have 2 that are in the wrong spot.
Okay, so 0 and 7 is in the number guaranteed. Got it.
Okay, I'm just staring at this, right? I'm like, how could I be wrong on all of these? Or have both of these have 2 correct, even though they're like, because so I thought that would mean this was right, because that was, the first one that you said it was 2 correct. The 3 was in the second spot, and I was like, okay, and then I put a 3 in the second spot again, and moved a number, and then added a number. And you said 2 were correct. So like, alright, so 3 is there, the other 2 are wrong. And then I did 3 threes, and then I only got 1 correct. Which means 3 doesn't exist. It's a fake news.
It's the imposter.
My pen just fell apart.
Even your pen is confused. Even your pen's rebelling against you.
My pen's like, I'm tired, boss.
I'm tired of this shit.
Okay, well, I gotta get a new pen because it's just broke. I don't even know what happened.
That's hilarious. That's really funny.
So, I'm guessing that maybe there's a 7 in the first spot, 7 in the third spot, 0 remains to be at the end. I just don't know what would be in the second spot. So I'm gonna go. Because I have so many that I know are wrong. I'm going to go 7, 7, 7, 0.
Damn it!
Over there.
I knew it was a gamble when I wrote it. I'm like, this is either going to really stump him or he's going to get it. And god damn it. Okay, what was your stupid made up number? This is like 0 and 7 are in the number somewhere. Between 6, 5, 8, I have no idea. So I was never getting this one.
I don't know how you ruled 9 out, but it was 7690.
7690.
Yes.
Well, I didn't rule out 9. I just said 9 could be in it. I was mistakenly ruling out 9 in the middle, and I'm like, wait, that doesn't make sense at all. But it was between 8, 9, and 6. I figured 5 wasn't in it after I had lost things and remained the same. So I'm like, 5 probably isn't in it. Mm-hmm. But between 6, 8, and 9, I was like, I have no idea. So I would have just had to ramble off a bunch of different things. So I wasn't getting that one for a while. That one wasn't going to happen. So, well, you win the game. God damn it. And you know what you get to win, John? You get 10 different nuclear launch strikes sent to your house, free shipping and everything. And all you got to do is sign on the dotted line, and you will receive your prize. I think I'll pass on that one. I think I'll just take the victory. It's a prize you have to take. You're not allowed to not take it. It's like one of those mandatory prizes. So yeah, you have to take it.
But if I sign on the dotted line, what if I just refuse to sign?
Well, then we give you the prize anyway. We just mail it to you anyway. Except this time you have to pay shipping. So.
Okay. I have to pay shipping on podcast.
Yes, exactly. See, now you understand it.
That seems like not a prize. It feels more like a punishment for winning.
Well, you can see it however you want, because you're gonna die. But and then of course when you do die, you're gonna have to pay for shipping to ship your carcass to overseas and stuff. So. Yeah, just
Wait, why is my carcass going overseas?
there's like a blood ritual going on over there. We didn't ask any questions.
I see.
But we told them they can have what's left. So they're actually the ones that recommended the launch strike to be your prize. So yeah.
I feel like there's something bad going on here.
He said
I think maybe something's wrong.
He said he was like related to you or something, that he had stabbed you before, but you still live somehow. So like,
Oh, okay. Let's just go out here.
so yeah, he said to send his condolences. So, but I think that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. So thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you prefer the conversation, made you laugh along the way. You can find me over on YouTube at FlabXC Gaming. I do a lot of cool stuff over there, variety gaming content, all that good stuff. So if you like all that stuff, you'll come check us out. And of course, we just finished Spooktober, so if you missed Spooktober, go and watch that too. There's a lot of cool games. And you'll see John over there pretty often, actually. And speaking of John, you can find him on Twitch and YouTube at Jeebin Stevens and Jeebin Stevens VODs, respectively. You can subscribing/following is free and encouraged. And if you don't want nuclear bombs sent to your house, then you should do that. Pretty simple, right? So,
I don't know if you should say stuff like that. But...
What do you mean? This obviously 100% serious and not at all joking. What are you talking about? They can't sense sarcasm through the screen. That's impossible. Crazy to even think about.
Of course. Sarcasm, not a real thing.
As crazy as John's last number that he wrote. Yeah. So check him out over on what he's doing over there. You do anything exciting?
No, nothing. Never
right.
doing anything exciting.
It's really not making people believe that they don't want to get sent nuclear bombs to their house when that's your pitch to your channel.
But let's see. Over on my channel, long time running challenge run of my Mass Effect 2 pistol only challenge, which I do every now and then because I keep forgetting to do it. So we have that going on. I have a Kingdom Hearts 3 challenge run that I poke at sometimes. That one's really tough. So if you want to see me suffer, check out the Kingdom Hearts 3 streams. And I will probably be doing other stuff as well, but those are the main two things I can think of at the moment.
Gotcha. Yeah, so check them out over there, see what's going on, because this obviously goes out in a couple weeks from where John just said that, so there might be different stuff going on, who knows. And of course, you can follow us as a team over on the Provokers Podcast Official on Instagram and the Provokers Pod on Twitter. And we post a lot of stuff over there. We post when a new episode releases drop. We also post teasers and stuff. We also post when special events come out, like John's song that just came out. So go check that out. And it's going to be pretty awesome. So definitely go listen to the song. It's pretty cool. And then you can of course, you can find us over on Patreon as well with the tiers. All the different tiers we have. The more you pay, the more you get, obviously. And then we have the extended cuts as well, where you can pay a little bit to get a bonus episode. And they're pretty cool. We haven't, all those still have the third guy in them. Keep that in mind. Me and John haven't done more just yet, but we will eventually. Maybe after the Christmas season, I'll think about doing some more of those. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll catch you guys next time.